Hello again everybody. Today I'm going to be once again playing with my Beebeecraft design package plus some other things from Beebeecraft that I already have. And this will be my second project of the month. And I'm playing with these lovely flowers. I showed these in my design package unboxing and I thought I haven't used them yet, so I've taken a few out. There are 10 different styles. Or yes, about 10 different styles, and I think you get something like 6 of each. I'll put it on the screen anyway, just so you know. So that's what I'm going to be playing with today, and I love this one. It's very daisy-like, isn't it? It's just beautiful. It really is. So shall we play with that one first, perhaps? Maybe that one. That one's very pretty. Okay, we'll play with this one first. Yeah. So, I have some scraps here left over from my first design project. Scraps from this lovely trim here, cotton one, and also a larger lace one. I haven't got that out at the moment. Little bits like that I've got left from the larger one. And I thought maybe we will make a little cluster. So let's get a piece of this. And I'm not cutting it even or neatly or anything like that. Let's just get some, there we go. And then just shabby the edge of it up a little bit so it doesn't look like it's been cut with a pair of scissors. Okay, I think that's the correct way. Alright, where was that? That was that one I just had there, wasn't it? We could use that. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. Yeah. I'll take this part here off. There we go. And we can put that on there like that. Like that. Like that. Like that. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. Okay, I took an assortment of things out. I took some little spacer beads out. These are all from Beebeecraft. I also took some little pearls out. They might come in handy, I thought. Maybe we'll use one of these. And these are probably 1 or 2 probably 2mm beads. Find a thread. Okay, I have a threaded needle here. We'll make it double. So let me just, oh, it already is double. Okay, so let's come up through the back. You could glue this if you wanted to glue it. It's just I want to stitch the bead on. So, and then once you've got the bead on the needle, go back into the back again. And I might come up and do that just one more time so it's nice and secure. Like that, and then back through to the back like that. Okay, it's simple. I'm going to knot it off a couple of times like that, but then I'm also going to just do a couple of little stitches in the back as well, just to make sure everything holds nicely, and then knot that off as well. Okay, so let's have a look at that. Oops. So that's our first little cluster. What else? It's quite nice. Put that on the corner of a page or something like that. What else can we do? Now, I also have these little cabochon backs. They come with little glass covers for the front of them, but I won't be using that, I don't think. I want to put that on there like that, I think. I think that would be rather sweet. So I need some nice strong glue for this one, so I'll use my Helmars. And I think I'll put the glue a bit in the center there, and also some on the back. Generous amount, because it is metal. Although it's lightweight metal, it's still metal. I think I may have got a bit too much there. Hang on, let me take a bit of that off. Don't want it oozing out the front too much. There we go, that might be better. Okay, I'm going to stick that on there, fairly central. Yep, like that. Okay. Okay. Let that dry for a moment. What else can we do? This one. I thought I'd make a paper clip out of this one. I've got a little flower punched out of book paper, another little spacer bead, one of the smaller. It's really pretty, this one, isn't it? It's like a daisy. I like those ones. There. I wonder if we've got any more scraps of that. No, I might have. Okay. Okay, so this is slightly tea stained. Let's take this part here. I'll just cut across there like that. And cut around here and around. Like this. Okay, I'll just trim that part there off. Like that. All right. So, I think the first thing I need to do is attach this flower to the paper clip. And get another needle. I might need more thread on that. Molly. Molly's scratching around at something. So I'm using a darker colour thread because it's closer to the colour of the bronze. I do like the bronze metal. It's got a real vintage look to it, hasn't it? Unfortunately, I don't have any bronze paper clips. I did try to make some out of a brown paper clip. Tried dabbing it with a bit of gold permanent marker, but it's a bit sticky, so I don't think I'll use that at all. So what I think I will do is first put the thread on the paper clip and perhaps tie it on there to start with, just so it doesn't slip out as soon as I start doing something. Right, that'll just secure it, because I'm going to stitch this on here. I'm going to just come over and through the petals put some stitches in, and then through again. Oh, where am I? I'm at the back, yes. Through again from the front. And I can probably do one more on that side. Like that. Okay, and then I'll come over here and do that side. Where's that going? Oh, okay, it's gone on the other one, that's all right. And one through there. And how is that? I just take it through a couple more times at the top there. I might just take it through a couple more times at the top there. I'm sorry if I'm talking low. I'm having a bit of a problem with my ears at the moment, so I can't hear how loud I'm talking. How's that? That's better. Just maybe one at the other side. Okay, that's not going anywhere. Turn it over, tie that to the tail that we left at the beginning, and try not to tangle it as you pull it through. Okay, I'm just going to leave a small tail on there, just so I can glue it. So that's fine. Okay, I might get some more of that trim, because it's good for things like this. Just, you know, it doesn't matter what it looks like really. I just want something on the back to help secure it a bit better, because it's quite thick and substantial. It will hold it, so I can put that there like that. Yes, I think that's what I'll do. I'll put a little bit of glue on there to hold it. Just there, on the back there. I don't want the glue too far down, that's the thing, because then whatever you put the paper clip on, it'll sit too high. I've just munched up the threads with that glue to help hold it. So, whoops, wrong way. On that side, like that. Okay. And you can flatten these flowers out a bit. I forgot to mention that. You can press the petals down so they're not too dimensional. So we've got that like that. And then I'm going to get a little glittered flower cut out, just a paper punched out flower, and put that on there. Oh, I already had one cut out. It's okay, I can make more. There we go. Now that one, like that. I'm going to do that and then get a crochet thread this time, and I'm going to come through from the back through the center there, like that, through the paper carefully. The paper is quite fragile, although you could put a bit of glue behind that too, but I won't for this the sake of this video, because I'll need time to dry. I don't want to ruin my needle. Put a little spacer bead on this one, I think, and then take it back through the middle there. Tough. There we go. So we're going to have a little paper clip like that. Then I'm going to knot the crochet thread on the back. Just give it 2 knots, double knot, and cut off I like to cut my things at uneven lengths, preferably. So, okay. And there we have a little paper clip, and I'm leaving those threads because it gives it a nice shabby look as well. So there's another little one. Now this one's had some time to dry, so I can pop a little flower on that now. Just see if the glue will come out for me. And this one is a little glittered flower. Come on, glue. There we go. Just out of some paper, tea stained paper. Push that down like that, and then that can be, it can either be stitched to a page, or it seems like it needs more glue on the back there. Don't know. Let me just put a bit more glue on the back. This glue does work on metal, so I guess you could, like, it's not permanent like super glue or anything, but it's fairly strong on soft metals. Okay, let's try that. There. Okay, so that can be stitched or attached or put on a bulb pin or anything like that, or you can even trim the little loop off the top there with some metal cutters and glue it to something. So that's another little project. The next little one, I want to use this one now, and I'm going to also use a safety pin. One of the beautiful pearls that I got in my design package, these ones here, absolutely lovely pearls. I'm using a pin for that, and a couple of bead caps. There's a little bead cap kit here that I got from Beebeecraft, also has lots of, I'll turn it over, it has lots of different style bead caps, just small ones. So I'm going to use one of those. So let's just start with the bead cap for the bottom of the pearl, like that. And then this lovely little one, it's like a little cup, and it should cup the pearl really nicely like that. So that goes there. Then get some tools and my good scissors out of the way. Okay, I'm just going to grab the top there of that, where the top of the bead cap is, like that. Hold it nice and firmly and just bend it over like that at a 90-degree angle. And then I'm going to cut it. Where's my cutters? Over here. I'm going to cut it probably over 1 centimetre, about like that. There we go. Then I'm going to get these pliers here. See how they're tapered and they're rounded? And what I found works best is the amount I cut from there to there is where I can come down on my pliers the same distance, and this normally works. See how I've got that about the same distance as what I cut that and that, and then just start. I had that in the wrong position, didn't I? Start twisting that over like that, all the way over, and it generally, although that didn't work as well as I wanted it to, it generally is the right size to make a loop that you can open if you want to open it. So I've done that. Now I'm going to get a jump ring and open that up and put that on there like that. And I'm going to get my lovely flower. Hope the jump ring's big enough. We'll soon find out. Thread it through one of the gaps to hold on to that side and close up my jump ring so it's nice and tight like that. So we have that pearl attached to the flower. Then I'm going to get another jump ring the same size and open it up like that and put it at the top like that. But then I have a little safety pin, and the little hole, see the hole at the tail end there? I'm going to put my jump ring through there. I hope that's the right way. We'll find out. Put it like that. Whoops. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. It fell off. I lost my position. Alright, let's have a look. I think that turned over now. Okay. Just don't want it. There. So we have the safety pin on the other side of the flower like that, so it can be attached to something, pinned to a pocket inside or something like that, but it's not finished yet. I also want to put in we'll use that glittered flower. I want to put that on it. Now let's see if I might have a little bit of glue in this glue. Looks like I need to go buy more glue. I've had it for a while. It's lasted very well. Oh, there we go. That one's got glue coming out. Oh, that's an older one, but it's been... Oh, it's too much. It's been sat upside down. So, okay, let's have a look. Put that like that. Try and get it fairly central. Like that. That looks fairly central. Okay, so that's another little embellishment. Then I have one more thing in mind to make with this one, and that is with this trim here. The pattern is down here, then you get this blank part, and then you get the little scalloped part at the top there. So from the offcuts, when I didn't need, you know, you don't always need to have the whole piece, I've got these little strips, and let's see how long that is. It's about oh dear, it's just over 8 inches long. Might not need it quite that long. I'll just trim a little bit off the end there. And it's not even or anything like that, but it doesn't need to be because I want it to look shabby. Do we have enough thread? I need to get some more thread for that. There we go. Right. Just knock that off at the end. And I'm going to do a running stitch. I'm going to make a flower out of this. A nice shabby little flower. I think I'll do a back stitch there. Right. And just about 1/4 of an inch from the edge, I'm just going to do a running stitch all the way down the end of the flower, of the scrap, on the straight side, leaving the scalloped wavy side on the outside. I'll do this and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've got to the end and I'm just going to gather it up. And hopefully this will make a nice little shabby flower. Get the two ends together like that. Now don't pull it too tight. You want to make sure you've got it, it's not all bulked up in the center of it. You want it close enough that it looks like a flower, but not too close that it gets all bunched up. And then just because one end was much. Where is it? Is that it there? Oh, okay, that's all right then. Just sew that edge, both edges together. Okay. Okay, and then open it out like that. And then that can go in the center like that. I want to put that in the center. This is also from Beebeecraft. It's a roll of flower trim, and it comes in very handy. It's nice and flat. Look, it's wafer thin, like a piece of paper, but it's not a piece of paper. Let me just wipe a bit of glue on the back, just enough to sort of hold it in position. That looks alright. I might put a little bit there as well. Just using the remnants of what's on the edge of the bottle on this one. Just enough to get it sticky enough that I can put it in the middle there like that. Okay. And then what I've got here is there's a little pack here of I think these are also spacer beads, but larger than the little tiny ones, and they come in all different types. So I have picked for this one, see this little, that one there, real pretty little one. So I picked that one along with a little tiny, I think they're spacer beads, I think that's what they're called there as well. And I think I'll go back to the brown thread that I've got here. And fairly like that. Okay, so coming up from the back and leaving a tail, I'm going to come through this little spacer bead there, and then through the smaller one like that, and that will sit on top of the other one. But what I need to do is now skip this little tiny one and go back through the bigger one, and then back through the center of my flower, if I can find it. There we go, like that. I wonder if I should do that again. Might be worthwhile to hold it. So I'm coming back up through the larger one, through the little one at the front, like that, and then back through the bigger one, if I can get in there. And once again through the flower at the back, and hopefully just using the back of caught around the metal. There we go. If I use the back of the unpick, it's not sharp and it won't break the thread. So now I've just got to tighten that. There we go. That did it. Okay, and now with the thread that I left at the beginning, I'm just going to tie those two together. That. And I will probably put a dab of glue on that as well, just so that that can't unthread, because it's a hollow in the center of the flower. So I just want to make sure those threads are glued down to the fabric there. Okay, and there we have a nice little shabby flower to work with as well, using our metal flowers and other things from Beebeecraft, along with scraps of fabric and lace. Let me get something nice to put them on. So here we go. I ended up making 2 of each one. I did add safety pins to these little cameo pieces here as well. They're easy to remove if I don't want them. And I was thinking these ones with the safety pins, they could look nice with a bit of sari silk or ribbon, or a piece of tulle or lace, some lace on the safety pin as well. You know, you can do all sorts of them, but sometimes you have to wait until you're putting it onto a project to know how to finish it off properly, rather than have it all finished. You know, you can add those sorts of things as you're going along. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial today. I've thoroughly enjoyed making these things, and I still have everything out, so I might continue on that as well. So take care, everybody. And if anybody's interested in any of these items from Beebeecraft, I'll put a link to the items in the description box below. So take care. Bye.